Hi Byrdie, it's Chriselle Lim of the Chriselle Factor, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my favorite 5 things. So my very first product is probably my longest used product, not this specific bottle, but I've gone through many bottles of these. This is the IS Clinical Active Serum, and it's a serum that I started using maybe about 5 years ago because of the acne. I was having adult acne back in the day, and I just discovered this serum through my dermatologist, and I've been hooked since. It's not only great for acne, but it's also amazing for wrinkles, which is kind of strange if you think about it, because you don't really think of acne and wrinkles at the same time. But it's an active serum, and what I love about it is that you could actually feel it tingle on your skin, and it kind of is a little painful, I would like to say, in the beginning, but it wears off quite quickly, and you just see the results immediately. And I am currently pregnant, and it is an active serum, so what I've been doing is doing more of like a spot treatment instead of my whole face like I usually do. So I'll just treat it in the areas where I feel like I'm breaking out or I need a bit more love. My next product is from Serum, and this is the Clarifying Cleansing Oil. Now, Serum is kind of a harder brand to find in the States here, just because they discontinued selling it here in the States. I don't know why. I was devastated when I found that out. But you are able to find the products online, or if you're like me, if you go to Asia ever, I just stock up on all my Serum products. And the cleansing oil is actually how I got introduced to Serum itself, and I just love that it's a very light cleansing oil, which I use every single night. As you guys can see, I'm pretty much a little more than halfway done with this, and it is for double cleansing. So before you actually use your cleanser, I go in with my cleansing oil to really just melt off all my makeup and cleanse out my pores to ensure that everything is going to come off with the cleanser, because sometimes cleansers just don't get everything out. So this is a great one. It's an anti-pollutant, so it really protects your skin from chemicals and pollution out that our skin gets exposed to every single day. So my next product is the Skin Caviar from La Prairie. It is one of my holy grail products. It's a really unique product because it's an essence and lotion. So most essences, they are more watery in texture and it just feels like a toner. But this essence feels more serum-like. So it's a really good in-between between an essence and a serum. And if you don't really want to commit to doing all 3 steps of an essence and a serum and a lotion, this kind of has it all in one package, which is really nice and convenient. I do have to say it is a little pricey, but it's also one of those products that I think is worth it. It's on my holy grail list because it just has made such a big difference on my skin. It really moisturizes the skin, keeps my skin supple, and it's something that I just can't live without. Next product is a makeup product, and it's also by Serum as well. This foundation, actually, I discovered for the very first time when I was in Taiwan. It's like my absolute favorite foundation. I just cannot live without it. It's a very unique foundation because it has an essential oil in the foundation, so it gives the skin a lot more of a dewier finish. So if you're not into kind of like the dewy look, this foundation is probably not for you. But what I do is I just kind of powder down the areas that I do get a bit more, I guess, oily in those areas. It just gives you this crazy glow. Like, I've gotten so many compliments every time I wear this foundation. People they're so curious what I have on my skin because it really just gives you this glow that you usually don't see in normal foundations. And it also has SPF 45 in it, which is quite high for foundation. So it's kind of like 2 for 1. My last product is, I guess, the best product. I say the best for last. It's Dr. Barbara Sturm Blood Cream. So for those of you guys that don't know what blood cream is, you draw your own blood and she mixes it into like a base lotion moisturizer. So it's essentially you're putting your own blood back into your skin, which sounds so crazy, but when you put blood back into your own skin, you're telling your skin that it's almost injured in a way. So it creates extra collagen, it creates extra layer of skin that usually most moisturizers don't give you. I got my blood drawn when I was about 4 months pregnant. She said it was completely safe, and I already had like all these like crazy hormones and just like extra rich blood I felt like during my pregnancy. So I feel like the cream that I have right now is extra rich because of my pregnancy and my special blood right now. I'm pretty much almost done with my entire bottle, and I feel like this is one of the reasons why my skin got so glowy and so good during my pregnancy. Right before this, I was dealing with hormonal acne during my pregnancy, but after I started using my own blood cream, it not only cleared up, but it became even dewier and glowier and just more supple. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get more blood cream. Those are my 5 things. I hope that you guys enjoyed them. Thank you so much for having me, Byrdie. I really had an amazing time talking to you guys about these products that I'm obsessed with. And until then, I'll see you guys next time.